Okay, welcome back. It's Courageous Hearts, Day 5. Today we're talking about creating your path forward. So I'm so happy you're back for Day 5. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for showing up, not just today, but any other day that you were here for the past 5 days. You've reclaimed your story, recognized your courage, practiced stillness, and have begun building a resilient mindset. Those are the topics we've discussed the last 4 days, and that is no small thing for any of us. Now remember, healing doesn't mean the pain never existed. It means it is no longer controlling you. And that's important to remember. So today we'll discuss how to carry everything you've learned into the rest of your life, because this journey doesn't end here. It's just the beginning. So let's start by taking a deep breath together. Ready? We'll breathe in and we'll breathe out. First, I want to talk about why integration matters. And what do I mean by that? Well, I come to you today to create an environment of empathy and hope, providing comfort for you if you're weighed down by pain in your body, your mind, or your spirit. I'll start by acknowledging that healing looks different for everyone. Some of you may be at the very beginning of processing what has happened to you, while others have been on this journey for a very long time. So no matter where you are, your healing is valid. Whether you're seeking strength in your body, peace in your mind and heart, or renewal in your spirit, your path is uniquely yours. One of the hardest things about healing is feeling like we should be over it by now. But healing doesn't follow a straight path. Some days you'll feel strong, other days emotions will resurface, and that's normal. But recognizing our progress is important. The first step is to decide you want to be a wellness seeker, that you want to heal, that you want to feel better. No matter where you are in your journey, it is possible to be a wellness seeker. It's about being intentional about your healing. Healing isn't about forgetting. It's about learning how to live again. And hopefully even better than you did before. Even on tough days, you are still healing just by choosing to move forward. To be a wellness seeker means you've made that choice. So often we attend a class or read a book and feel inspired, but then life just gets busy and we slip back into old patterns. Change doesn't happen from information alone. It happens when you integrate new practices into your daily life. Integration is about embracing the journey of personal growth and development. It involves choosing to keep showing up even on difficult days. Life can be challenging, and there will be times when motivation slows down. Committing to push through those challenges is essential for growth and continued progress. Revisiting the tools you've learned, the strategies and techniques that have helped you before may need to be revisited. Taking the time to reflect on those tools and applying them regularly can help you be a wellness seeker and help you reinforce your learning and support your journey. Being patient with yourself, even when you forget all the tools and you have a bad day, remember that everyone has moments of forgetfulness. It's crucial to approach yourself with kindness and compassion and understanding, allowing room for mistakes or other habits to show up as part of the learning process. Acknowledging that perfection is not the goal. You don't need to excel at everything or meet a standard perfection. Instead, focus on your commitment to yourself and to the journey, that your willingness to keep trying even when progress feels slow. By embracing these principles, you'll create a solid foundation of lasting change and resilience in the face of challenges. So I'll put these principles in the chat. That way you have them to refer to. But these are the principles for a healing journey, whatever you're healing from. And with breast cancer, we're healing all parts of us. If we have worry, we're dealing with our emotions. Or if we're not feeling trust of God or whatever our higher power is, it's our spirit. If our body isn't cooperating, it's physical, and that causes anguish too. So let's talk about what have you gained. Please take a moment to reflect on what you've gained from these 5 days. Consider the following questions. And if you have a pen and paper, that would be great, because then you can answer the questions and have some reflection. What has changed for you in the past 5 days? What are you proud of? What do you want to carry forward? Or what do you want to go back to and finish based on the 5 days that we've spent together? Take some time now to write down your thoughts. We'll take about 4 or 5 minutes to just do some reflection, and I'll put these questions in the chat as well. One second here. Okay, I'm having more technical difficulties, but I want to copy these questions for you so that you can refer to them. Okay, they should be there for you now. All right, so let's take another about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and we'll continue. Okay, we can have another minute if you still need more time, just to reflect on the questions that I put in the comments. All right, let's move on now. So we were talking about reflection and what you feel you've gained in the last week. Now I'd like to look forward and we'll reflect on our future selves. So let's do a visualization to help you see what's possible as you keep growing and learning and healing, whatever it is, wherever you are in your journey. So sit comfortably, close your eyes if you'd like, or just look down, gaze down, just so you're comfortable. Now, imagine yourself 6 months from now. So think about how you're feeling today, and then think about if I continued this momentum of learning and growing 6 months from now, you've continued all this work, showing up for yourself with courage and consistency. Picture this version of you. What does she look like? Visualize yourself looking at yourself 6 months from now. What do you look like? Has something changed? How does she feel when she wakes up in the morning? Is anything different? How does she handle challenges? Has she learned anything, any lessons to help her deal with challenges better? What does she believe about herself? What I'm hoping you're getting from this is that if we keep growing, if we keep moving forward, things will change. So look clearly at yourself 6 months from now. What do you hope to see? Hey, let's do more than hope. Let's just believe it. See her clearly. She is you, and she's waiting for you to keep showing up. So let's keep showing up for ourselves. So take a deep breath. When you're ready, open your eyes. How did that feel? Were you able to see yourself in a different light? Let's take another deep breath and exhale. Let's talk about creating a personal action plan. Change becomes lasting when you make it specific, meaning specific for you. I'm going to put the link to the workbook in the comments. That way, if you haven't downloaded it yet, you still have time to get to it. On day 5 of the workbook, the worksheet asks you to write down 3 ways you will continue this journey after today. And it can be whatever 3 things are on your mind to continue doing. These can be small steps, such as practicing daily stillness for 5 minutes each day, or bigger steps. I'm going to do meditation for 15 minutes 4 times a week. Whatever the goal is for you, write that down. Maybe it's repeating an empowering belief or affirmation each morning. Maybe it's reading a new book. Maybe it's a new habit, or doing something you used to love. But repeating an empowering belief each morning, or creating a new habit each day or each week. Checking in with an accountability partner at least once a week is also another small step. So please take a few minutes to jot down what are 3 steps you can take, continue to do after we close today. I'm setting my own goals. We all have to keep up with taking care of ourselves and improving every day. I always like to say if I haven't learned something today, then I haven't fully finished my day. I always try to learn something new every day. Maybe that could be one of your small steps. Next is any additional sharing or commitments you'd like to make in the chat. It encourages each other when you chat. So go ahead and put any additional comments or commitments you'd like to share. Remember, speaking it aloud can help anchor your commitment. Thank you for all your comments. No matter how small, these commitments will keep you grounded and moving forward. And that's what we all need. Continuing to become our better person than we were when we started this journey. So you don't have to walk the path alone. One of the most important ways to stay committed is to have someone who can remind you of your progress. On your worksheet, there's a space to write the name of a person or a group who can check in with you. Who can be your accountability partner? Ask yourself, who can I trust to encourage me without judgment? Who will remind me of my strength when I forget? Take a moment to write a name. As we wrap up the 5 days of Courageous Hearts, I want to share a few exceptional opportunities to continue your healing and growth. For those who'd like to stay connected and deepen this work individually, I'm offering a 50% discount on my 3-month group coaching program. It is called Anchored in Hope. Here's a bit about the program. It's small, intimate groups, no more than 6 participants. We have biweekly group Zoom calls and weekly individual check-ins. So you get a bit of individual coaching too. So that's 2 group Zoom calls each month with individual weekly checkpoints along the way. I call it Anchored in Hope because that's what we focus on as cancer survivors. We want to grow together, and we have hope that we'll continue to grow and heal no matter where we are on our journey. Each of our journeys are very individual, but group calls together can be very helpful as we support each other. It's a safe space to share and learn and be encouraged by others who understand your situation and all you're going through. When we fall backwards, we catch each other and help us during difficult times. I will provide guidance and accountability and resources to keep you moving forward. If you've been considering more support, this is an excellent time to step in to keep the momentum going. You can sign up for 3 months of group coaching for $250, a 50% savings off the normal cost of $500. Also, I offer payment plans over a 3-month period. I never want money to be the reason you don't get continued coaching, and you never have to feel bad, or I don't want you to feel bad at all, ever. This group coaching is very successful. It's worked very well when I've run it before, and I'm going to start this program in the middle of August. So again, it's small, intimate groups, less than 6 people max. 2 times per month group calls, and then weekly check-ins. So that's a lot of contact that we would have to help you make change in your life. Another excellent opportunity is a special book bundle, and I wanted to share this with you in case you're interested in purchasing signed copies of any of my 3 books. During this Courageous Hearts Week, I want to provide special pricing for Thrive After Breast Cancer. If you haven't read the book, this is a guide to reclaiming your life and well-being after treatment. And many of the things I coach on are in the book. The second one is Nurture Emotional Well-Being for Women. This is gentle support to build resilience, self-compassion, and hope as you nurture your own emotional healing. And then my brand new book is a devotional for women. This is 90 Days of Encouragement. It offers daily inspiration and faith-filled reflections for every part of your life, every season. So the bundle options include postage. I'll mail signed copies to you for yourself, or you can offer them to a friend. They make great gifts. All 3 books signed and mailed to you for $30. So with postage, that's quite a deal. Or you can choose 2 of the books for $23, or any single book for $15. These are signed copies, that I mail to you. Your purchase does much more than support your own journey. Every book sold helps cover the costs of this program and allows me to keep offering free coaching and resources to women who need it most. 90% of what I do is free. I put together these group coaching plans or individual coaching as the call, as for those of you who are called to it. But most of what I do is free. So sale of the books helps me continue to do free coaching. It helps cover some expenses. I appreciate you bringing your courage and your heart and your story to this experience. I'm honored to walk alongside you. So, as we close today, I want to remind you, you are not broken, you're rebuilding. After cancer and after everything that it has impacted us, our body, minds, and our spirits, we have so much healing to do, even years later. But you're allowed to start over as many times as you need. You're worthy of love, healing, and a life that feels true to you. So thank you for being a part of Courageous Hearts. My hope is that you'll carry these experiences forward, one choice, one breath, one act of courage at a time. I hope you'll consider joining Anchored in Hope to continue this journey. Remember to complete your worksheets for each day. If you miss any of the days, you will find all of the videos in the Thrive Not Just Survive group. All 5 days will also be up on YouTube by tomorrow. In addition, you're each eligible for a prize. All you need to do is watch all 5 videos and complete the workbook for each of the 5 days. So send me a note if you want to be included. You have until Friday of this week to complete the requirements. So watch all the videos and complete the workbook, and then you can be eligible for a prize. So before we finish, take one more deep breath with me. And exhale. Whenever you need to remember who you are, come back to this moment. Thank you for showing up with so much honesty and heart. I'm honored to walk this journey beside you. If you're interested in the books or the coaching, send me a direct message or an email. Contact me in some way. I'm happy to help. And then I can give you all the details or answer any questions you might have. Again, healing is personal. It's not it's not a one size fits all. And that's why this group coaching and personal checkpoints can be so helpful for all of us. So thanks for showing up. I'm cheering you on. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you again real soon. To be free.